Hey guys, it's Marissa. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you how to do this little cutesy and girly clown makeup look for Halloween. So if you're not too sure what to do for Halloween and you're still kind of a beginner and you're not too sure what to do makeup look wise, then this is definitely a very good look for you because it's just super cute and it still has a little bit of that spooky feel to it with the clown makeup and stuff, especially if you're scared of clowns. But I just thought it was really easy. It took me less than like an hour to do. And I just thought it was really fun. And you can also recreate this look without any face paint if you're just doing this on a budget as well. I did use face paint in this video, but you can just go ahead and use liquid eyeliner too. That also works. And so yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so one of the first things for this look, I'm just going to go ahead and actually put my hair in pigtails just using some small elastics or like little rubber bands. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that first before I get into the actual makeup. Alright, so I just put my hair in like little pigtails on each side and I'm not really going to do anything else. And I did get a haircut, so I do have like some bangs and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep them in the front afterwards, but for now I'm just going to tuck them away. And I'm just going to go ahead with the makeup look now. So I think I'm going to go with like a pinkish look, not so much like red. So just to make it look a little bit more girly. So I'm just going to go ahead and just grab like a base for my eyeshadows and stuff, just so I can lay that on and it can be nice and pigmented. So I'm just using the Covergirl concealer stick in the shade Neutralizer. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the pink shades from the James Charles palette and just go right ahead. So I'm just going to take that bright pink shade on the lower right side of the palette and just really just place that on. And I'm going to create like a cut crease with this. So now to cut the crease, I'm just going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Ivory, and I'm just going to be taking an e.l.f. concealer brush and just carefully placing that, and then just taking any nude shade. I'm just going to be taking the nude shade from the upper left corner of the James Charles palette and just placing that on there just so it can just be something really simple. And then this is just a little Ulta Beauty brush. It doesn't have a name on it or anything, but I just got this as like a 10-piece sampler kit that I got from a purchase. So I'm just going to be taking this as a flat brush and just taking that matte shade and just really packing that on and just setting it. And then using an e.l.f. precision brush, I'm just going to go ahead with that pink and just kind of fill back in any spots and just make that line look a lot more cleaner. I'm also just kind of filling in right here as well. And now I'm just going to repeat those same steps to the other side. So now for eyeliner, I'm just going to be taking the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Jet Black and just creating a really thick and bold wing with this. And then to just darken it even more, I'm just going to be taking a matte black shade and just kind of going over it and just really setting it. And then to just really clean it up and to just get all of that fallout, I'm just going to be taking one of the Clinique makeup remover wipes and just really cleaning that up. So I think the eyes are pretty much done. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a pair of lashes and just put them on off camera, and then I'll just be right back. Alright, so just to kind of fix like the inner corners a little bit, I'm just gonna go back in with the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner and just kind of redo a little bit of that eyeliner wing. Alright, so for concealer now, I'm just going to go ahead with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm just going to really emphasize this under my eyes so my face looks really pale and you just don't see any like redness where I don't want it to be. I'm just going to be blending this in using the Real Techniques Beauty Complexion Sponge. And the shade that I was using for the Tarte concealer is in the shade Fair Neutral. And I'm just going to add a little bit more of this LA concealer just under my eyes just to get even more coverage. So I'm just going to be taking the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner again, and I'm just going to be adding some of like the lines through the eyes and stuff, but I'm going to do like more of a triangular shape. And I am going to bronze around my face just using an eyeshadow, so I'm just going to be using like a tanner shade. I probably should have done this first before I added the eyeliner, but oh well, I'm just going to add it now. Alright, so using that e.l.f. Precision brush again, I'm just going to be adding that under my eyes and just really smoking it out. Not too much because I am going to be adding the same color pink around these triangles. And I just feel like this really makes your eyes look a lot more bigger, so that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. And then using that same Ulta round brush, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of add that color. In fact, I'm actually going to go back in with this precision brush so I can control that color where it's going to be placed a lot better. And to me, I just feel like it looks like it's almost like glowing, so I think that looks really cool too. And then for my nose, I'm just going to go ahead and take that same shade and just really pack it onto that precision brush and just create a small little clown nose. I am going to add just a little bit of like an orangish reddish shade just so you can see it a little bit better. And I'm just going to go ahead and outline this as well with that same eyeliner, just very slightly. Now I don't have any white eyeliner, so I'm just going to be taking that Athena face painting palette and using that e.l.f. concealer brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of that white and just kind of like highlight some of the areas on my face. So now I'm going to be taking some black eyeshadow and just filling in my brows with this. And I'm going to try to give myself a little bit of like a sad facial expression. Just somehow, like some clowns, they have those different eyebrows to, you know, really just over exaggerate the facial expression. So I'm going to add that in too, but not as much, just a little bit, and also just to fill in my brows some more. But I'm just going to be using that black shade just so it can kind of blend in with this little triangle detail going on. And I'm just using an e.l.f. precision brush for this as well, just because this is one of the smallest brushes I have, so it's pretty easy to just navigate where I want the pigment to go. And then I am going to add some mascara to my lower lashes. And the mascara that I'm using is just the Essence mascara in the shade Black. And I am just going to add a little bit of blush, not too much, but just a little bit to my cheeks. And then lastly for lips, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do like an ombre effect, but first I'm going to add the red, and I'm just using the Too Faced Melted Matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Candy Cane. This is from their Christmas collection, but I'm just going to go ahead and use it for this Halloween look. And then I'm going to take the Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Ink, and I'm just going to add this and kind of create like a smile line with this. But I'm just going to add a little bit of that pink to the middle of my lips, just so I can have a little bit of that same color. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of white and just add it to my lips a little bit. Alright, so I think this is the completed look. So thank you guys for watching, and I really had a lot of fun doing this makeup look. I just realized too I somehow got face paint over here, but just ignore that. But I really did have a lot of fun doing this look. I feel like I've seen so many people do something like this, just like kind of like a cutesy clown makeup look for Halloween, and I just really like it. And there's just so many different ones to recreate, so I tried to be just as original as possible, but I really do like how this looked, and I just wanted to use the pinks to make it a little bit more girly, and I feel like it did work out a lot, especially with adding like the pigtails and stuff, which I've seen before. But if you're interested in seeing more videos from me in the future, you can always subscribe down below, and you can hit the notification bell as well, so you can be notified for every single time I upload. But thank you again so much for watching, and I'll just see you guys in the next video. Bye.